They call me Dan, the Lakers DTLF. And I got a master plan for the Lakers back to the promised land. Spread the vision through my people, cause we fans are equal. When we reach 20K subs, yeah, we gon' drop a sequel. Another Laker anthem track, watch me run it back. Got the keys to the city where my Laker jet.
What is up, Lakers family? It's your boy DTLF back with another video, guys, as the Lakers are back home, all right, after a long Grammy road trip. And very excited because there's one person missing. I don't know if you guys can tell me who that is, but let's just say he loves doing cardio. He's no longer with the Lakers, thank God, all right? But we are back today with pregame, and it's probably like, what, my third or fourth video already today. Been a fun day, lots of Laker trade rumors and news. And all we did was the Gabe Vincent trade, which I'm happy about. And we kept our cap flexibility, so that's good news. But tonight, we're back home, and we face the 76ers. They're a very tough team, very, very tough team. Joel Embiid has been balling the heck out, man. But it is nice to be back home for sure. We have also Austin Reeves, a.k.a. Sawston. He's back. And we got newly acquired, well, even though he's not suiting up for the Lakers tonight, Luke Kennard, all right, newly acquired Luke Kennard, man, who is leading the league in three-point percentage this season at 49.7, all right? So good for him. Now, the Lakers beat the 76ers 112-108 behind a huge fourth-quarter from LeBron James in Philly in December. But this is a different Philadelphia team, man. They've gotten a lot more steam, man. The Sixers are on a 5-game win streak, all right? They're currently at 29-21. All right, now, luckily for us, we do have Austin, so he provides a spark for sure, but this won't be an easy game, man. This is not going to be an easy game. I know, right? Solo Highsmith would be nice. I didn't even know he was available. Shout out to Lou for letting me know. DeRozan might be available. Maybe Mike Conley for sure. I think he's going to get bought out, or if he already didn't. I really want Cam Thomas. I think a combo guard like him scoring off the bench. I've always been a fan of his game, individual game. I think he would fit here with us. What's up, Tamika? Good to see you, my friend. What's up, Kimmy Cole? How y'all doing? Solo, everybody in here, man. How did you guys spend your NBA trade deadline? This is my busiest trade deadline yet, guys. I really haven't had a chance to rest. If it's not between cleaning my apartment and moving back in and covering the trade deadline and now the Lakers game, whoo, your boy's gonna sleep like a baby tonight. So yeah, it's insane that your boy has been working overtime, OT. Let's see here. Should we pick up DeRozan? If he becomes available, he's an option for sure. He said I did some cardio. My guy with the jab at Cardi G, man. You know, we don't have to worry about him no more. Now we got Luke Kennard, who's averaging 7.9 points per game, 2.2 rebounds, 2.1 assists, shooting 54% from the field, 91% from the free throw line, and just absolutely killing it from beyond the arc at 49%. So again, Luke Kennard is the latest acquisition. We should see him by the next game, hopefully. But you know, the trade was officially announced a couple moments ago. Just very excited for that. Let's see. I like Cam, but he plays zero defense. We need more defenders. I think Highsmith will fit better. Yes and no. We need more offense off the bench. We really do, especially if they're going to start Austin. Now, if they start Austin, then I'd be cool with your assessment for sure. But we need some scoring off the bench. Who remembers what happened last year off the bench? Now, I do like Rui there, but sometimes Rui puts up bagels sometimes, once in a blue moon. So I would like to have a certified bucket that can give you anywhere between 12 to 15 on any given night. I think that could be huge. The only real reason people are saying, well, Dan, why do you think they cut him from the team if he's that good? Well, because they're trying to tank. Duh. You know, this is the time of the year that teams are either going all in or all out, and they're going in for a high draft pick. They're punting the season away. And since they couldn't find, you know, what they wanted in the trade deadline, they went ahead and just bottom out. So I think it could be a win for the Lakers. But I do like Highsmith as well. I like them both. If we can get them both and we can waive two players, I'd be really excited. But, yeah, my priority would be Cam Johnson first. Ben scoring is definitely a must, man. We need it. Last year, if the playoffs told us anything, was that for sure. My guy, Jonathan, thank you so much, brother, for super chat. He said, blessings, Laker family. Lakers W, the most cap space next summer. Give us Highsmith and Cam, and let's run. He said, DeMar available for Cam. Yeah, I'm right there with you, man. But most importantly, Jonathan, I'm just happy we got off of Gabe Vincent. We don't have to worry about him checking in. Now let's see who the new weak link is, because it always seems like somebody new rises from the ashes to piss Laker fans off, right? So, again, I can't wait to see what Kennard can bring to this team. Talking about multiple facilitators and playmakers, it's almost like a perfect fit for a roster like this off the bench to give us some spot minutes and hit some big shots. Right now, they're saying that the only criticism that they have on Luke Kennard is that he only takes about 5 shots a game. I don't think that's a criticism if he's shooting 50% from 3. Okay, he's gonna get more shots here playing with playmakers, real playmakers. So again, very excited again. Thank you so much, Jonathan. Appreciate you. He said no more Gabe. That's the biggest win of the day. I think Laker fans rejoiced all across the globe, and knowing that Gabe Vincent is no longer coming off of our bench. Also, I'm very excited because Austin Reeves returned versus Brooklyn for the first time since December 25th, and he scored 15 points in 21 minutes. So it wasn't super efficient, but it was nice to see him get his feet wet in a game where, even though we didn't need him, and the Lakers ended up coming back from the Grammy road trip 5-3. All right, so that's awesome. Now, latest on the pregame tonight: Joel Embiid, right knee injury management. He's questionable and a game time decision. Paul George is out with the league suspension, and Jared McCain just got traded to OKC. So the Lakers have to be opportunists, and they have to pounce on this team. On our end, Jackson Hayes is out, as you guys may know. He got suspended for 1 game for pushing a mascot. All right, and Adu Thiro out with the right MCL sprain. That's it for our injury report. This is the healthiest we've been in a minute. All right, so just awesome, man. Yeah, this is going to be exciting, man. We average about 116 points per game, which is good for 13th in the league. I expect that to jump a little bit with Austin Reeves coming back. So yeah, that's interesting right there. And then the Sixers, they're 12th at 116.8. So these are 2 evenly teams. I'm expecting a battle tonight. And hopefully we don't get blown out, because every time we face a good team, we get blown out. So hopefully tonight we actually compete and win the game, right? If Joel does play, he's been killing it lately, man. When healthy, he's averaging 33, 8, and 5. All right, this is the best I've seen Joel Embiid in the last couple of years. Also, we got to worry about slowing down Tyrese Maxey. He's torching defenses this year, averaging 28 points per game with his elite speed and shiftiness. So we have to make sure that we pick him up, man, from the half court down and contain him under, I say 25. Contain him under 25. We'll have a great chance right there, man. And we got to support the other guys like Edgecombe, the young guy. We got to support those. We got to force those guys to be the contributors over Maxey for sure. And then of course, it's always unleashing Luka and LeBron and Reeves now. All 3 of them. We got all 3 of them, guys. Those guys have only played like 8 games together all year. So it's good to have all 3 of them for tonight's matchup for sure. That's going to be a lot of fun, man. I look forward to this game. It seems like for the first time in a while, this seems really exciting. Buffkin time. Well, yeah, if they call him up, I'd love to see him go for sure. Let's see here. Rui and Kennard sniping off the bench. Can't wait to see it, bro. That's nice. That's really nice. Yeah, I think people are underestimating Kennard a little bit, and that's okay. We'd rather have him underestimated than overestimated and then disappointed. so yeah, let's see. Kennard is likely not playing tonight. Usually it takes about 24 to 48 hours for them to pass a physical and do everything they got to do, for those of you asking. So no Kennard tonight, but yes, Austin, yes, LeBron, yes, Luka. That's all we need, fam. That is all we need. We got more than enough firepower here tonight. Again, 76ers, they've won 5 in a row, chat. They have won 5 in a row, so they're going to be an absolute problem. And tonight, we got our starting lineup is the exact same that it has been. Okay, Luka, Marcus Smart, DeAndre Ayton, LeBron, and Jake LaRavia. They're actually starting Joel. So Joel is available. VJ Edgecombe, Tyrese Maxey. Those 3 by themselves are a threat. Now, we better not let Dominic Barlow and Kelly Oubre Jr. get off, okay, because then we're really in trouble. But Lakers going with the same starters. I like this starting group. I feel like it brings a nice balance to the bench and to the starters unit as well. So, yeah, let's keep that going, man. And, man, does it feel good to get internet back in my apartment, man. I'm no longer lagging or choppy. Hit that like button, man. Your boy suffered a lot to get this internet, man. I went through 2 different technicians, and the construction workers had to drill a hole from the top to the bottom, since I live in a bottom apartment. So it's crazy. It was an absolute mission. It was an absolute mission to get this happening. Shout out to those guys that came out here though and did their job, man. Really cool guys. Shout out to our technician today by the name of Chris, man. Shout out to him. He was absolutely a cool guy. Got to talk a little basketball and all that. Austin needs to start over Jake. He eventually will, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure he will. Right now he's on a minute restrictions. Okay, he's on a minute restrictions. Therefore, they're gonna be very, very safe with him. They're gonna be extremely safe with him. Let's see. Yes, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, and like the video for premier coverage, guys. We have been giving you guys some insane coverage throughout the trade deadline. It's going to continue throughout the buyout market, All-Star weekend, and playoffs and offseason. Now, this channel never stops grinding, all right? So make sure y'all hit that like button, turn on the post notice. Thank you, Kimmy. Let's see. Javi says, Dan, do you think we're going to pick up someone from the buyout? Yes, I think we are. I think, listen, part of the reason we traded Gabe was to create that extra 500K in cap space. All right, as people underestimating what we did here during the trade deadline. Not only did we land one of the top shooters in the league, but we created, the roster space and the extra money to try to sign somebody. So yes, I do believe we're going to sign at least one more player. If we waive an extra one, then we can sign 2 more players, right? And there's some good options out there. So just keep an eye on the buyout market now. I'm excited for it. Now, I agree with this guy right here. He said, whenever we get a new sniper, they always forget how to shoot. I agree. That's my only concern, man. It happened with Malik Beasley, and I pray that it doesn't happen here with Luke Kennard. But we'll see. Again, he's been a great career three-point shooter, over 40%. One of the top 10 all-time career three-point shooters. So he should be good, man. This guy reminds me of Kyle Korver. And we all remember what LeBron did with Kyle Korver on the Cavs. We all remember, Luka, also great with shooters. I think Austin, these guys can find shooters for sure. He said, I feel like we wasted Maxi's expiring. Well, I disagree. I wish we would have got something for him for sure, but he's going to become an expiring contract, and we're going to have that cap space in the summer for sure. So that is exciting, chat. Having that cap space, we're going to have $60 million potentially plus in the offseason. We're going to be one of the teams with the most cap space now. What do we turn that into? TBD, right? But yeah, it's exciting to keep our flexibility. Plus, still hope to land somebody big in the buyout market. I'm really hoping for Cam Thomas. Is it possible Lakers can sign Cam Thomas? Yes, Tony. To answer your question, it's absolutely possible. They'd have to maneuver, maybe buy somebody out or whatever. But they have to figure it out. But yeah, they can do it. We have an extra $500K to work with for sure. So let's see what comes of it, right? But tonight, we focus on tonight's matchup versus Philly. Again, Philly have won 5 in a row. They're going to be an absolute problem tonight. Joel Embiid is always a problem. Yeah, let's capitalize, guys. We've been home preparing. Sixers had to fly to us. We got fresher legs. We got the crowd. Let's snap Philly's streak right now at 5. Let's snap it. Let's not let them get to 6, right? Let's control the glass and get out in transition. Because I'll tell you one thing about Philly, man, they crash the glass really hard. Okay? Really, really hard. So we must be extremely physical on the boards, and we got to eliminate fast break opportunities as well. Right? So and then that way we can get in transition on our end, and we can kind of flip the script a little bit if we can force them to turn the ball over. So, but of course, we know one of the number one keys is always going to be LeBron and Luka. Those guys have to come out here and do what they have to do, and if those guys are efficient and they're combining for 60 plus, that'd be a good night. Also, I'm so happy to have Austin back. He is absolutely going to be an X factor off the bench for us. Absolutely. Let's see. My guy D Fringe says, Dan, aside from Cam Thomas, if we waive one more guy, who would you grab? Highsmith or Time Lord if he gets bought out, or someone else like Conley, or just give it to Timmy and Buffkin? That's a great question. I like Highsmith. If we can get Cam Thomas and Highsmith, I'm happy. I wouldn't mind Time Lord, Robert Williams III. I wouldn't mind him at all, but he's always injured. So, and although Highsmith is coming off of a major injury and he's barely going to start suiting up, right? So, but again, he would be great. I would absolutely love to have Highsmith. What up, Jose? How you doing, brother? Good to see you, man. Appreciate you, Jose. Should have traded Connect for Champagne. Yeah, I think you said that already today for sure. And although I would have liked to offload Connect, apparently there wasn't too much interest for him right now. So maybe he can play up his interest going into the summer. We'll see. My guy Solo says, I'm glad JJ can't play Gabe anymore. What a relief, right? What a relief, man. It's like, Gabe was that annoying cough that we couldn't get rid of, right? That we caught. And then all of a sudden, you drink the proper medicine and then you feel that relief for the first time. It's like, what a sigh of relief. So, yeah, literally, Gabe Vincent was like that annoying cough. an absolutely annoying cough that just kept lingering, and we couldn't get rid of him because the coach kept bringing him back. So yes, great news for the Lakers, and it starts with tonight, man. Let's see who takes all his minutes. I'm very curious who's going to take all those minutes for sure. Let's see here. All right. So here's the rookie for the 76ers with this starting lineup. They are 5-0. Okay, the Lakers with our starting lineup are 10-7. So hopefully we bring our A game tonight. I already mentioned a couple of keys. I'm gonna keep this one brief, guys, because we got 9 minutes till tip off. But mention a couple of keys. Key number one, the duo. It's always gonna be the duo of LeBron and Luka. If those guys are on, the rest of the team is gonna be on for sure. Okay, LeBron and Luka. Second key tonight is gonna be crashing that glass. Joel Embiid is an absolute monster down low. Okay, he's gonna be a monster down low. We have to make sure that we're crashing that glass as a unit. I need everybody from Marcus Smart, to Jake LaRavia, to LeBron, to Luka, to Ayton. Everybody who's out there on the court, I need them to crash that glass at will and try to keep them off the second chance points for sure, right? And again, I lost count of how many keys I already gave you guys, but turning the ball over. When we don't turn the ball over, it limits the opportunities the opposition gets at easy baskets. Easy baskets, guys, lead to high rhythm shooting. It leads to efficiency, and most of the time it leads to losses. So again, let's take care of that basketball and do what we got to do. Do what we got to do. He said, Gabe gone is like that reliving sip of the Pepto. Relieving. Sorry, I read that wrong. It's like the relieving sip of Pepto. Yep, absolutely, man. This dude was an absolute pain. It was a stomach ache and a pain in the ass as well, all in one. But it is a great day for Lakers Nation. I think real Laker fans are happy that Gabe is gone. Now we see how we can improve and how the rotation is going to look. Who takes Gabe's minutes? We're going to talk about all that post game. So make sure you guys are here for it. And we're going to recap what the Lakers look like later on tonight with no Gabe Vincent. Like, I cannot wait to talk about it. I'm pretty sure it's going to be positive, right? Hopefully the Lakers adapt quickly and the rotations are good. All right, really quick, I want to share with you guys my Prize Picks entry of the day. Feel free to tail it. They got LeBron at 16.5, so I instantly took that. They got Luka at 49.5. I took that. Joel at 41. I took that. Kevin Durant, I actually went under on 37.5 points, so I'm holding my breath. Hopefully that does happen. And then I took Cooper Flag, who was a live in-game selection for over 5.5 rebounds. Let's see if those two hit. But I think the top three are almost a guaranteed. Make sure you guys tail promo code DTLF. You guys know what it is, fam, to go ahead and get that $50 with your first 5 deposit and play. I'm excited. LA Mamba, make sure you guys are here for the post game. I'm pretty sure we're going to be excited. Game is gone. What a great day. Stay blessed, DTLF fam. Thank you, Ortega. Appreciate you, bro. And yes, that is a celebration in itself. I can't wait to see what Kennard brings to this team with his floor spacing. But all in all, I'm just excited that, like you guys said, Gabe is gone. Now, tonight, somebody's going to be the beneficiary of those minutes. Who is it going to be? We're going to find out tonight. It's going to get really intriguing, to say the least, right? But we got to come out here and we got to hit the Sixers hard, because the Sixers are going to hit back. They're going to hit back early and often. They're missing players. So, again, we have to make sure we take care of business there because they are missing players. But what a successful trade deadline it was for us personally. And, yeah. And, we're going to get to see a lot of new teams. For example, Kristaps Porzingis will join the Warriors in Los Angeles tomorrow night. Steve Kerr sounded skeptical. He'd get the medical green light to return versus the Lakers on Saturday. I would not be shocked because, again, everybody likes to return versus the Lakers anytime they play the Lakers, right? But any comments, questions, or concerns, guys? We're about to get out of here. Quick little pregame. The postgame will be more lengthy, I promise. If you guys have any, what are your guys' thoughts on this, man? Are you guys as happy as I am about Gabe being gone? Are you guys concerned? There was actually a couple people here that were concerned earlier, which I couldn't believe. I started thinking instantly they were related to Gabe. I was like, there's no way anybody's tripping off a second round pick, are we? But yeah, it turns out there was a couple people tripping here earlier. Glad the Zippers went downhill also. Oh, yeah. And that's something we talked about earlier during the trade deadline special. We're going to touch on that a lot. The downfall of the team that never rose, okay? That's the Clippers. They never really rose at all. So, they were always down, really. They were just fool's gold to a lot of fools that believed they would. Katrina, my friend. She said, Dan, you predicted the move that has to happen, buy handsome Gabe, Katrina like Gabe. Yeah, to us Laker fans, he wasn't so handsome, but I get you, Katrina. And I'll tell you this. It would have been upsetting if the Lakers would have kept Gabe Vincent past the trade deadline. I told you guys that was my number one priority. I wasn't expecting a big splash this year, but we were active. They did shop around some expiring contracts, didn't get what they wanted in return, which was expiring salary and usable players or draft picks. We didn't get either. So this was the next move we pivoted to, and I'm happy about it. It's a good day. Today was a good day, in the words of Ice. In the words of Ice Cube. I better say Cube too. I better not say Ice by itself. Oh, yeah, the Clippers managed to sink even lower. I'm loving it like McDonald's. And like my friend Lou said, how the heck do you get worse in a year where you're not supposed to tank because you're going to lose your draft pick anyways? It'll never make sense to me. The Clippers make 0 cents, fam. They make 0 cents, but that's the way we like it. That's the way we like it. All right, guys, that wraps it up for me. Gave you guys the keys to the game, gave you guys the picks on Prize Picks, and I hope to see you guys here for post game. Also, we'll be live for a watch party, Playback TV. So make sure you got, I'm sorry, not Playback, Primetime TV. Oh, I missed Playback. That's what it is. All right, I'll see you guys over there, guys. Enjoy the game, and hope to see you guys here for post game. All right, go Lakers, baby. Let's get this dub. Won't be easy, but it's very possible, and hopefully very likely. All right.